And we are back with another episode of Ark Survival Ascended, the New Island. This will be episode 10 already. Wow. Right. We've done quite a bit, actually. I went ahead and installed one more mod that I'll show you a pic of right now. It'll help us a bit. It's the mod I was talking about last time, the puller mod, where if I need to build something, I can just pull the resources to me kind of thing. It's in beta, so some functionality is not going to work, but for what it is, we'll use it as we can. Everybody's everywhere. Come here, Messy. Did I leave anything on you? Ooh, Cryopod's configuration. Nice. I like seeing new things. Oh, really? I'm just gonna leave everything the way it is right now. Well, except that. That don't matter. Sickness. No. We'll put that down. Auto-equipping other carbide when throwing one. No. Make babies get fully grown ones. No. Give imprint. No. Appliance save. Okie dokie. So, we've gone and done a lot. Foreign gunpowder. Lots of narcotics. That's still smelting, of course. We just started it, basically. Getting there. I'm carrying food, so I'm good, because what we're going to do today is we are going to find a permanent home location. I have a couple places in mind, but, well, things have changed quite a bit, so, well, I don't know if the spots that I used to like will still be viable. How about we have a look around? Oh yeah, we made some gasoline, so we can actually run this now and start getting some electricity and whatnot. We just need a lot more metal. So we're going to let that metal smelt while we go and find a good place to call home. Where first? How about we check Herbivore Island? It is a nice place, devoid of any carnivores usually. And it has a beautiful harbor area too that you just block off and you're good. I mean, it's one of the better places. I wonder how it looks on this upgrade. Oh yeah. Okay. That bird has some meat. What about Messy? Messy has, well, some berries. Okay. Messy's alright. Oh. That's where that is. I knew I had Messy holding some things. Oop, a little bit of lag, and a crash. Wow, look at that. We will be right back. What a crash, eh? I looked it up on the Ark Survival Ascended Steam page, where the discussions and whatnot are, and, well, I saw that there are a few things that other people have done that I had not done, so I went ahead and tried a couple suggestions, and, well, I tried it out a little bit. I had actually gotten some black pearl from a trilobite. I had attacked a couple of them. Just testing to see if it would crash within the first 4 minutes again. Thankfully, it has not. The changes are actually putting DLSS back on, put it on balanced, as well as putting it on full just windowed mode instead of windowed full screen mode. Supposedly that helps. And also enabling high performance mode on the exec files for the game itself. I literally had to go into power options, add the two execs, the one with BattleEye and the one without BattleEye, to the list, and then set them as a high priority task. We'll see if this helps. If not, we're going to have to roll back the driver again, because before I started recording this episode, there was a patch that's supposed to remove the memory leak issue that they had introduced in a previous patch. I'm not sure if it was the one before or the one before that, but yeah, it was supposed to fix that. So I updated my graphics driver to the latest one again, updated the game, and, well, yeah, you saw how that ended up. I didn't roll back the driver yet, though. But I did do a couple things that other people did that I didn't, like the things I mentioned. So we are headed to Herbivore Island, is what most of us call it. It's on the southeast tip of the island, and there's usually no carnivores there at all. Has a nice harbor area to just cover it, like I was saying, or block it off. That's usually a very nice place to build, but I haven't seen it in Ark Survival Ascended yet, so let's go have a look. Not gonna take any chances stamina-wise. Who knows, I could have been over open water, lose stamina completely, and then where's it gonna land to get more? I wonder if that's something they've thought of. That would be one heck of a situation. We're almost there. Is that it across the way? Are we already that far? It might just be. That might be it. Let's have a look. Actually, yeah. That would be Herbivore Island right over there. Okay. Let's go check it out. See if it's just as viable a spot as it ever has been. Oh, curious. 2 more islands. They made it more of landlocked. Oh, I see. They opened it up more that way. I remember it being like open on both sides almost. They kind of closed it up a bit more on this side. Well, that'll be easier to block, and then a big door and a bunch of walls. This looks deep enough for most sea dwellers. This is a really nice place, but it is only one of the places on our itinerary. See, there's not much space to build, really. I mean, there is, but there isn't. I guess we could do a sort of split level thing. That would be pretty neat. There's a note somewhere around here. I'm just gonna try to find that first. Let's see. Why don't we use our tools? Start scan. Don't know if it did anything. And there's gotta be one over here. Okay, I'm going to take a quick look. I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like there's actually 3 notes that we can get that are within this area. One's just down here somewhere, or up here. It's right along here. Let's see. One's on the island over there, and one's on the peninsula over there, but it's this one that I don't remember exactly where it's at. Is it down here, or is it up there? I am blind as usual. Nice big Bronto. We're gonna need at least one of these for taming a Rhino Natha. It's one of the best things to tame it with. And that's only a level 5. We can actually shoot it from the cliff and tame that up. That'll be sweet. What's this Bronto? Because it'll probably attack us if we do that too. It's a 15. Wait, did it say it's a baby? No, it has a baby. And that's a 15 also. So if I kill this... Ooh. Well, lots of interesting prospects. Makes it a good place. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really thinking of building here. But I want that note. Where is it? Maybe it's up here somewhere. You know, I will bring you right back as soon as I find the note. Yeah, I really am blind. It's right here. Look at that.
Megalania muraspeed is among the largest creatures found throughout the island's complicated cave networks. Reaching up to 3 meters long, it can traverse vertically up cave walls with little difficulty thanks to its powerful claws. Fortunately, Megalania's size means it is unlikely to sneak up on anyone. Unfortunately for spelunkers, it is an aggressive and dangerous creature nonetheless. Like other Varanidae, Megalania is a venomous creature. Its poison is slow-acting, but will drain the victim's effective strength and health until death, unless cured by a rare antidote. That said, the Megalania's prey are usually ripped apart well before they succumb to the poison's long-term effects. The rare ability of Megalania to effortlessly climb sheer environmental walls makes it a highly sought-after mount. While it is by no means the fastest, strongest, or toughest mount, the manner in which it can effortlessly scale mountains, clamber up barricades, hide in trees, or upside down, ensures it will always have a place in any tribe's stables.
Yep, ain't that the truth. It's awesome at climbing walls. You can even go upside down. Okay, this second note is also giving me problems. I mean, they've changed the landscape so much that it doesn't look familiar enough for me to remember. I mean, I haven't been on the island in a while. Maybe to farm the bosses here. There it is.
Possessing the appearance of a half-duck, half-dinosaur, Hesperornis is a medium-sized fish-eating bird, common in the rivers and lakes of the island. It would be about 2/3 the height of a human if it stood tall, but it rarely does. Hesperornis spends most of its time gliding along the surface of the water, where it is much more maneuverable. Hesperornis is barely a threat to any land-dwelling creature, as its legs are too short for it to move around effectively. But it is surprisingly fast in the water. It can easily hunt down fish and other small water-dwelling creatures. Not particularly useful for hunting, and not being affectionate, Hesperornis is primarily kept for the eggs it produces after consuming much fish. When rendered correctly, the eggs separate into 2 useful substances. One is a protein substance that is high in calories, and the other is an oily liquid that is effectively the same as the oil found in the ocean.
Oh, really? I wonder if that translates into the game. Because I know you can get golden Hesperornis eggs, but I didn't know anything about oil. Anyway, let's get a few more levels with this note.
Among the island's Island's most tenacious pack is Hyaenodon dirus, a carnivore most often found across the mountains and tundras in packs of 3 to 6. Hyaenodon is a very intelligent predator. Before engaging, it determines if the payoff for a fight is worth the risk of injury. Hyaenodon often prefers not to fight unless there is an already weakened prey or a fresh carcass nearby. This temperament changes quickly though, near the presence of injured creatures. Hyaenodon quickly becomes very aggressive, and the pack attacks with ruthless abandon. With each vicious chomp of scavenged meat, the Hyaenodon rapidly recovers health and stamina. Despite being too small to ride, Hyaenodon are still popular pets. Their intelligence means they train well, and their natural pack mentality makes them excellent hunting dogs. Their ability to quickly recover health by consuming raw flesh off the bone ensures that they can take punishment, yet continue to fight, and they can efficiently preserve meat in specially crafted saddlebags. A common and terrifying sight on the tundra is a rider on a canis with a pack of Hyaenodon at its side. Howls and jeers echoing through the night.
Yeah, they're definitely not something you want to face. If they come at you in a big pack anyway, or if you're new and wandering around by foot, yeah, you're screwed. Okay, let's see how many levels we got. 11, beautiful. Need a little more stam. I like 2,000 stam on my birds, but, you know, this one's not highest level. Actually, it was 150, it might have been. 150 or 180 is the top on here. I'm not sure if it took to the level 6 difficulty I gave it. Oh. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Do your level up dance somewhere else. We are actually ready to tame something like that, but we just don't have the stuff on us to do it. Now, I was looking around here, too. This doesn't look that bad. Nice big harbor. Easily defended. Though there are spawns and whatnot that happen here, as you can see with the raptors. There's Xeno over there. Of course, all beach creatures. We would stop most of the spawning by building, and this right here looks like a perfect flat area to build in, and then branch off into a harbor. So this is base area number 2 possibility. Now, next we're going to go check out the Lost Lake, I believe it's called, or Hidden Lake. That's up at the northeast corner. I keep forgetting, I have a level up. Let's see. 3 points from the Explorer notes. One more each there, and why not? Level 92. Nice. Must be a few things we can use in engrams. Let's see if we can learn anything useful. Let's go all the way down. 92 is where we're at. Yeah, a bunch of nice stuff anyway. Riot shield, Rhinonatha saddle, nice. Tusatutha saddle, definitely gonna need that. Night vision goggles, gas mask, definitely gonna need that. One of my favorites. We'll wait and see what kind of blueprints we get too. But just in case we don't get blueprints, we're grabbing a few things that we can make along the way. There's, you know, saddle. We're gonna need that anyway. That 2, that 3. Maybe. Definitely. Weird. It didn't want to learn it for a second there. I think that's good enough for now. We definitely need those. Huh. Cryopods. Sure. Wonder if there's anything else. Yeah, the cryo fridge, of course. Terminal. Nice. That'll do for now. Let's get going. We got a lot of ground to cover. As I was saying, we're going to the northeastern corner. That's going to be all the way up here, and we're halfway there at least. So, let's keep going. Don't mind if I do.
I can't be certain when you'll find this slither of thought. Perhaps it will be the first one that touches your mind. Or the last. Cause and effect. I can follow through reason. But time itself, that takes concentration. Seconds. Centuries. Decades. Hours. Minutes. All these bleed together into a swirling torrent. It wasn't always this way. I know. I know that. Once time passed for me as it did for you. But now I cannot be sure how long I have been waiting. Only that it has felt eternal. The past, the present and the future matter insofar as their effect on everything else. But for me, concepts, variables, not illusory, but not tangible either.
What a creepy way to put her voice. Wow. That was neat. I like it. Okay, wow. This is a nicely put together little place here. There's gotta be another. Yep. Unfortunately, no voiceover for that one. Oh, hello. I don't want to play with you guys right now. Come back later. One of my old stomping grounds. One of my characters grew up here. Ooh. Wow, the sound of them walking around. Well, where we want to look at is just in here. Oh yeah, there was a note down here too. I'm pretty sure there's a little rune beside it to tell us though. Right? Maybe not. I thought there was though. Curious. Huh. Okay. I keep dawdling. we need to find and build a home. Ooh, wow. Does look as nice as ever. Some steggies. There's Xeno. Oh, some of these inhabitants are going to be a little troublesome to vacate from the premises. Oh yeah, there is definitely a note here. Yeah, I just called them all notes. I don't remember if it's a dossier or a note, but I know there's something around here. I'm gonna get myself killed. Get too close to a Therizino. Thing will shred me to pieces in seconds. Where are you? My goodness. Over near. Ah! Hey! Move, tree! Ha ha ha.
Miss Walker's impromptu visits are always an unexpected pleasure. After that headache with the sharks and Blackfoots, a lively tea-time discussion about the abnormalities of the Ark's ecosystem was precisely what I needed. Thank goodness I managed to find an intellectual colleague that shares my love for the sciences. It saddens me to think that Miss Walker's charming colonial accent would keep her out of the more prestigious institutions and societies back home. Another of the Ark's wonders, it is a true meritocracy, unlike any in the modern world. If Miss Walker and I could find and cultivate more minds like ourselves, we could create a true scientific utopia.
If only he had stayed on that good path. I love the way it looks. I mean, look at that. Wow. Oh, not down yet. It is a nice area, but, yeah, the harbor space kind of irks me with this one because that's not exactly deep enough for, you know, or go anywhere. I mean, cryopods, yes, but that's not for a little bit. I'm not going to use cryopods for a little bit, or I don't expect to anyway. This is where I had built a nice big harbor building and a dock going out, and I had mods where I can build my own trees to put my own platforms on. It was a really nice space I had here at one point. But I didn't like that it was separate from my other base. I mean, we could just build here. This is another really nice location. Overlooking the ocean, a couple drops right nearby. Like this is a drop place here. Along with this note.
The fact that this creature exists is enough to give me nightmares. Like the island's other arthropods, Arthropleura felsanguis has become much larger than I might have believed possible. It's a very aggressive hunter, but prefers to eat meat after it has rotted for some time, and will voraciously seek out such delicacies. Arthropleura's blood has a very low pH, to the point that it can dissolve many materials. This acidic blood splashes back on anything that directly attacks it, weakening the durability of weapons and hurting attackers. Many creatures thusly refuse to prey on Arthropleura, fearing this unique defense. If that wasn't enough, Arthropleura also keeps a small reservoir of blood ready to spit at its prey. Like most of the arthropods on the island, Arthropleura is simple-minded and relatively easy to tame. It is an almost entirely military mount, useful mostly for attacking at a distance. Thanks to its unique defenses, whether hunting or warring, Arthropleura is generally safe from all but the largest of creatures.
While she was talking there, I was looking for another note. I could have sworn there was one over here. Oh well. Let's see. We still got half our stamina. We're good for now. Pteranodon has levels up, of course, so... Hey, let's get to it. How many? 7. Didn't give a lot, but... Hey, any extra stamina is good stamina. Darn. And I keep doing this. Anyway, we gotta go. After we get some stamina. I'm so bad at finding the notes, it's not even funny. Even when I know where they are. Okay, let's go across the north coast and see what we can find here. I mean, we do want a coastline of some sort, right? Let's take a look at our map. It does look like there is the river that goes in and there's above and below. That was scary sounding. Do we want rivers or open water? I think we want open water. Oh, I'm starting to freeze. Let's see, this works here, right? Nice. Perfect. We need some water, though. Whoa. I only seen it last second. Yeah, no. I don't think so. Let's get some water over here. Oh yeah, Carnal Island also. I mean, it's a really good place, but it's really hostile. We're not quite ready to cohabitate with things that hostile yet. I mean, if the armor we have now is perfect for almost anywhere in the north, we could settle in somewhere up here too. And there's lots of nice coastline along. I don't think I've ever set up shop in the north before. See if we can get that without getting murdered. Hopefully there's nothing laying in wait, like those raptors last time. That was just weird. Like, they were literally... Ooh, crossbow. Nice crossbow. Tripwire, okay. Oh, refining forge in a drop? Really? Oh, neat. Duros too. That's a nice crossbow. Heck yeah. And some more pelt. Beautiful. Can always use that. And level us up. Let's keep going with that. I wonder if you can build across that kind of ice. Like, that would be a really nice place, because it's flat. And there's, like, no way for anything to get to us out here. This is a nice spot. I mean, over the ocean, it has land. I can't really... Well, I can... Yeah, we can do a lot with this. Well, another good potential spot. Let's keep going. There's a lot of ground to cover. And I'm not going to be speeding through most of this because I'm talking to you. So we're going to just keep going and keep looking until we're definite we want to stay somewhere. I think I have an idea of somewhere, but I'm just seeing if somewhere else will change my mind before we get there. Little inlet type thing in the north. Never really noticed there was one. Oh, waterfall. Neat. It's a nice little place. Get rid of the trees, it's pretty flat. And it has access to land. Path going up. Probably pretty dangerous here. Let's see if anything calls this little island here home. Pengies! Nice. Okay. I don't want to get rid of a penguin spawn though, but they spawn in a few different places. Oh, there's an RG. What level? Because we're actually going after RG pretty soon. 10? Hey, that's not bad. 20? Not bad at all. We can definitely drop them. Oh, I see. That would sort of hinder building a little bit. I would like a steeper drop-off, to be honest. I mean, that is a pretty steep drop-off, but it lingers for a bit. First, I don't know. Pretty sure there's a few spots we can just build over open water even. We're gonna need stamina soon. Why don't we grab some? Gorgeous. Look, the clouds moving. Anyway, let's get going. Just me or they're flickering. What? What is that? Oh, it's just a manta. Weird. Visual glitch. See, we were almost in these parts before. I think this was the type of area I was thinking, because, I mean, I can build on there, I can build on there, connect them, have one heck of a nice harbor here. This is pretty much where I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, let's get that. Might as well while we're here. Oh. Uh-oh.
Like many of the herd animals on the island, Ankylosaurus crassicutus tends to live in small family units. I believe they can afford to stick with smaller groups because of their incredibly thick skin, for which they're named. Despite not being among the largest of the island's herbivores, Ankylosaurus is one of the more difficult creatures to take down. Its thick, armored skin seems to make it more than a match for several of the mid-sized predators that would otherwise hunt it. Reckless carnivores are just as likely to hurt themselves on Ankylosaurus spikes as they are to get hit by its tail. Without a doubt, the best trait of a trained Ankylosaurus is its enormously dense tail. This tail is powerful enough to quickly shatter the resource-laden rocks of the island. One of the wealthier human tribes on the island utilizes a squad of ankylosaurs in its mines and quarries. The creature's affinity for metal enables it to carry raw ore at an effectively reduced weight.
See, now that we know what we're looking for, pearls are easy to find. Might as well grab them while we can. Yeah, not much access like we need to get to be able to get to mainland too, kind of thing. Like, we don't want to be completely isolated. I mean, maybe, like on our own island, but we need land to be not far. Oh, we already got that one. Of course we did. To be quite honest, the #1 place, see, that was back there with the trees. That was one of the places I was thinking about. The other one I was thinking about is this island right over here. It's huge. There's not many resources on it. It seems they got rid of most of it. And, yeah, not much access to land, but it's huge and flat. And no predators. Access to water through back, all the way around, of course. Can do some interesting things, maybe with elevators, and put another floor up here. I don't know. Could work out well. I'm just dreading all the paving I'm gonna have to do. Well, let's just do it. We're gonna build right here. Let's get these resources first. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring you guys back when the... Let's get a better angle here. How about this way? Not really. I'll bring you guys back when I have a good foundation laid out and, well, building's going well. Well, okay, I guess that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.